Welcome to Lesson 6 of the BeeFriend course. In our previous lesson, we talked about the 3 reasons why learning and paying attention to body language is so important. In today's lesson, I'm going to show you the 3 body language signs you need to use in all of your future interactions. These 3 so-called friend signals are the 3 most powerful signs, if used correctly, will make others like you a lot more upon meeting you and also make you seem like a much more approachable and trustworthy person. So let's get started. We're going to start off with the one sign out of these 3 that you probably already know, which is the smile. Smiling is the most powerful friend signal, and this is for a very good reason. See, when we smile, our brain actually releases endorphins, which are chemicals that make us feel good. And what's interesting is that people who see your smile will also release endorphins in their brains. So when you're genuinely smiling during a conversation, both you and whoever you're interacting with will feel good. But we have to pay close attention to the word genuine. See, the truth of the matter is, there are many moments in our lives where we force ourselves to smile. During awkward conversations, working retail with mean customers, and dealing with terrible bosses. We often put on a fake smile to pretend that everything's a-okay. But the problem is, it's pretty easy to tell the difference between a fake smile and a genuine one. If you smile incorrectly, the fake way, people will think you are faking your emotions and they will have a hard time trusting you. It's going to have the opposite effect of what you want. So it's very important that you learn how to create a genuine smile on command correctly. A genuine smile looks something like this. When someone is truly happy and they smile, bags will appear under their eyes, their cheeks will raise very high, and slight wrinkles called crow's feet will appear on the edge of their eyes. The best way to practice this is by paying attention to the next time you're actually having a good time, when you're actually smiling or laughing because you feel great. Pay attention to how your face feels and then practice it on your own at home in front of a mirror. It takes some practice, but you'll eventually be able to pull it off. And the crazy thing is, when you learn how to create a genuine smile on command, you will actually feel better in your interactions with others, which makes you seem like an even more fun person to be around. The second friend signal is what's called the eyebrow flash. This is when you raise and drop your eyebrows very quickly. In fact, you can practice this right now by raising and lowering your eyebrows as fast as you can, just like this. If you sit down and watch people in a crowded area, you'll notice that almost all close friends who are meeting up will use it upon seeing each other. It's kind of a way of saying hello. So when you use it with a complete stranger or an acquaintance that you barely know, it's going to make you appear a lot friendlier because it's a body language sign that we're accustomed to seeing our friends use. So how do we use the eyebrow flash? Well, it's best used from a distance, at least a couple of feet away. Let's say you see someone across the room that you'd like to talk to. By using the eyebrow flash combined with a bit of eye contact and a genuine smile, you'll be telling them, hey, I'm a friendly person and I like to talk to you. Now, it's very important to note that you have to do this correctly. If you do the eyebrow flash incorrectly, you're going to come off as a complete creep. The most common mistake that people make when using the flash is that they hold their eyebrows up for too long, just like this. Another common mistake is that they don't smile. If you use the eyebrow flash and just stare at someone without smiling, you're going to come off as a potential threat. So try not to do that. Alright, so let's move on to the final friend signal, which is the head tilt. Now, the head tilt is a powerful friend signal because of what it implies. See, the arteries on the side of our neck are some of the most important arteries in our body. So when we humans and also other mammals feel threatened, we tend to tuck our neck in order to protect these sensitive areas. When you actively tilt your head to the side, you're actually exposing one of the most vulnerable parts of your body to the world, which signals to whoever you're interacting with that you feel extremely comfortable, relaxed, and at ease. And remember, like we mentioned before, when you do something like smile and you feel a certain way, whoever you're interacting with will also feel a little bit of that too. So your feeling of ease and comfort will transfer over to whoever you're interacting with. People are going to think, wow, this person is so relaxed around me. That makes me feel better, even though I just met him. Now, how exactly do we do the head tilt? Well, it's actually quite simple. You want to make sure that you're tilting your head just a little bit, not too much, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees. If you tilt your head too much, it's going to look kind of weird. You want to use the head tilt when you're close to someone, like when you're sitting down at a table or at the bar. It is especially powerful when someone else is talking and you're listening to them, as it will look like you are extremely focused on whatever it is that they're saying, and people love a good listener. Now, if you combine all 3 of these powerful friend signals properly, then it should look something like this. And just to give you an idea of how powerful this is, let's compare it to the same person doing none of these things. Can you see the difference? which one would you want to talk to more? These 3 friend signals are extremely important when it comes off to giving a good first impression, so make sure you practice using them in all of your future interactions. If you do, I guarantee that you will see an improvement in how people receive you. In our next lesson, we're going to talk about body language signs you want to avoid. You just learned about what signals will make you become more likable, but there are also signals out there that you need to avoid like the plague. Signals that will make you unlikable. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon because you definitely don't want to miss it. Besides that, guys, stay tuned.